What's going on, friends? Inspired Living with AntonioJavar. And today I'm going to be talking about something that may seem so small, but it is truly powerful. And that is our power of choice. All right. So first of all, once again, thank you all for reaching out. As you know, my building was set on fire a couple of weeks ago, yada, yada, yada. As I'm going through that transition and working on a lot of different things, I'm bringing y'all content from all type of places. So you may see me on the beach, you may see me in different backgrounds as I bring content to you all, because we are still going to be improving our psychology. I'm still going to be helping you increase your emotional intelligence, tap into internal inspiration, as well as do what? Break through mental limitations, y'all. So today I want to get into talking about the power of choice. When this situation, and I'll use where I'm at currently, what I'm dealing with in my own life right now, right? The situation where my building was set on fire and, having to move and go through, dealing with legal issues, et cetera, that can be a lot on a person, right? It is a lot. But what I want to share with you all is that the very first thing that I realized in this entire situation, from the very first day it happened, was that I could not control this fire being set in my building. I cannot control, what's going to happen to the person that did it. I cannot control when or if, the stuff that I do have that didn't get damaged, when I'm going to be able to get it, all these little things outside of me, right? I cannot control in that moment when it first happened, right? Because I didn't have enough information, right? I didn't know nothing from nothing, right? The very first thing that I have power over, and that we have power over every single day in every single moment, is choosing how we're going to feel and how we're going to respond to the moment that is right in front of us right now. And the power of choice is not a small thing, because when you choose to respond in a way that is going to first allow you to feel better, which then is going to allow you to think better, which then is going to allow you to act better, that is truly your power. Oftentimes we can get in situations where we're always looking at what's going wrong outside of us, or what's happened that may be, what we think is bad or unfortunate. Or sometimes things are going really good in our life and we're looking at that and we're excited and we're so happy, and we're letting situations and circumstances train us on how we're going to feel and respond, right? But every time we do that, we are giving our power away, because we're training ourselves to base our choice of feeling and thinking on what's happening outside of us, instead of remembering what we know and the power that we have inside of us. All right? So choice, the power of choice, is really, 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 really important to remember that you have that. The person cut you off in traffic this morning. Before you respond, you have a choice. I know it doesn't seem like it, right? I know you want to cuss them out, perhaps, maybe, but you can still choose peace. That man hurt you. That woman left you. I know that it hurts, but you can still choose in each moment to find a feeling or a thought that feels a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, right? And is it easy? Is it easy to find peace at first when your building has been set on fire, when someone has passed away in your family, when you're facing adversity, when the bills are high, when you're stressing out about gas and how you're going to do this and do that? Is it easy? No, not at first, right? Because we've been trained so much to have these automatic negative responses and to give away our power of choice. But friend, no one is in your head. No one is controlling your thoughts and your feelings but you. And so what we have to do is remember our power. Remember our power. And our very first very first thing that we have control over every single day and every single moment is our power of choice of how we're going to feel and how we're going to think. What thoughts are you going to accept? Are you going to think on purpose, or are you going to think by default? Are you going to let situations train you that cause you to feel bad and cause more of that to come into your life? Or are you going to say, you know what, I know that this situation does not warrant it, and it may look like I should be this or be down, but I'm going to choose to, if I can't be happy, I'm going to at least choose to be hopeful. And if I can be hopeful, if I can make a choice to be hopeful, then maybe that'll move me to being at peace. And then if I can be at peace, I can eventually get back to joy. Because life is not going to always be cherries and strawberries and picnics in the sun. Right? Our greatest growth often comes out of our greatest pains and adversity. And when you realize that on the other side of the situation and circumstances that you're going through is something that you've been wanting, is something that you need, that God, the universe, is using that as a catalyst of change to not only help you grow, but to expand your awareness and to expand your belief in your love, it takes you to a whole nother place that a lot of other people may not understand. But that's okay, because you will begin, and you are beginning to understand the power of choice. So right now, whatever it may be you're dealing with, whatever situation, don't focus just on how you need to try to change other people or change situation. Focus on making better choices about how you're going to think and how you're going to feel, no matter what. Because that truly affects manifestations in your life and how situations will and do turn out. All right, friend. This is your home. This is your community. Inspired Living with AntonioJavar, sending you so much love. Listen, I am excited about what's happening and what's ahead, not only for me, but for you. When we choose to ground ourselves in love, then love is what is reflected back to us in all situations, even in our toughest moments, even in our most challenging moments. There's nothing that you can not overcome. You have a track record of surviving and thriving, and never forget that. All right, I'll see y'all on the next episode, and remember, the power of choice is in your hands. All right, peace and blessings, y'all.